The left is accusing Trump of being a dictator. Now, what I find really amusing about this, honey, is that most Republicans, if they saw this, right, you're a dictator, would immediately go into absolutely not. Biden's the real dictator. Here are all the things he's done, right? Not Trump. Trump is being interviewed by Sean Hannity, and Sean Hannity basically gives him a softball. He basically goes, do you have any plans to abuse your power, to become a dictator, to break the law, to use the government to go after people? And Trump basically goes, only on day one. So he goes, I'm gonna be a one-day dictator. And
well, I have to say, I tell you this all the time, but he is the worst dictator in the history of dictators.
Right.
Because
well, first of all, what dictator loses an election, whether by fraud or any other means? Number two, what dictator doesn't control his own police agencies or government?
Yeah.
And not just the FBI.
I love Trump, but I know he doesn't like to lose. Well, I have to say, in this aspect, he did, because
he didn't score as on the dictator index.
He was not an effective dictator, guys. He didn't do anything that dictated anything. So.
And the weird thing is that by that standard, Biden is a whopping success, right? Because Biden is, well, I'm not saying he's in charge of the police state, but he's the face of the police state. Let's look at Biden's success as a dictator. Censoring ideological opposition, check. FBI raids on political enemies, check. Prosecuting opposition candidates, check. Show trials, mass surveillance, endless investigations, violating bodily autonomy, mass propaganda in education and the media. So this is the police state checklist. And let's just say the Biden team is much better at the job of dictatorship than Trump.
What is really interesting is I used to think that Obama was kind of a dictator. He reminded me a lot of Hugo Chavez. I used to say he was the American Hugo Chavez, right? And because I still believe that he somehow manipulates things now, it's not surprising to me that this administration, the Biden administration, is very dictatorial.
Yeah, I think with Obama, it's not that he lacked the impulse. He just lacked the opportunity. In other words, he was more cautious. He realized that dictatorship and police state kind of tyranny needs to be cultivated.
That's why he wanted a third term with Hillary.
Or a third term going on now.
Exactly, but he thought he was going to have a third term with Hillary.
With Hillary, right.
So he thought, you know what, I didn't do what I really wanted to do, but it's okay because Hillary's coming in and we're going to finish the job. Hillary didn't come in, so he didn't finish the job, and then a loss.
This is in a way similar to Reagan on a completely different front, which is to say, you remember that all Reagan's policies over 8 years toward the Soviet Union did not achieve their fruition until after Reagan.
Yeah.
The Berlin Wall fell, 89, Reagan had just, finished.
Yeah.
And the collapse of the Soviets, 91, 92, all under Bush.
Yeah.
And similarly here, it could be that the real
fruits of the labor
efflorescence of American tyranny comes post-Obama, even though Obama's sitting back and going, as Reagan could have, in a different context. I did that.
My legacy.
Yeah, that's my legacy. And it's recognized to be Reagan's legacy, as I think historians will look back and recognize that this slide toward tyranny is something that Obama has been the author of. Now, with regard to Trump, I was actually happy that he said he was, in a very Trumpian way. He's always being a little bit of a comedian. His sense of timing is so good. But as also, I think this is what is freaking the left out. There's also a grain of truth to it. I think what Trump means is that, on day one, I've got to come in and fire a lot of people, clear out a lot of underbrush. I've got to sort of vacuum the place.
Do you think that's even possible? You think he can do it?
I think he can do it. I think there are ways to do it. And I hope that Trump is exploring the actual mechanics of how to do it. Because, for example,
he needs to call you.
So if he needs to call me, I would supply him with a 5-page single-space blueprint of how to do it. And it's a little subtle. It's not just a matter of you fire people. See, you can't fire some of the people who are career bureaucrats. Now, Vivek has a way to fire them, but even that takes time. So what you have to do is torment them.
Vivek can just torment them and attack them personally.
Well, what's that Vivek can to lecture all these guys and abuse them and talk about their families and their
weight problems.
I know, yeah. Vivek goes, listen, I've got Chick-fil-A outside.
I would have said, Christy, I really like you and I respect you as a person and I want you to live a long time. But as a heavy man, you are actually a heart attack away from leaving us, right? Because he looks unhealthy.
Maybe Vivek could have handed him PhD weight loss.
I was going to say, I will buy a membership to PhD weight loss so that you too can achieve your goal weight. Like we have, and then just be nice about it, right?
Yeah, Debbie's a little more of a traditional Republican than I am. Christmas is coming up, and if you've got some aches and pains, I can't think of a gift that's better to give yourself than feeling good again. It might be better than even getting a new car. Now, here's an idea. It's Relief Factor. It's the gift that helps people relieve pain and feel good once again. Relief Factor is a daily supplement. It helps your body fight back against pain. It's 100% drug-free. Relief Factor was developed by doctors searching for a better alternative for pain. Relief Factor uses a unique formula of natural ingredients like turmeric and omega-3s to help reduce or eliminate the everyday aches and pains you are experiencing. Whether it's neck, back, joint, or muscle pain, Relief Factor can help you feel better. Unlike pills that simply mask your pain for a short time, Relief Factor helps support your body's natural response to inflammation so you feel better all day, every day. See how Relief Factor can help you with their 3-week Quick Start Kit. It's only $19.95, and it comes with Relief Factor's Feel Better or Your Money Back guarantee. So what do you have to lose? Visit relieffactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF. Again, the number 800-4RELIEF, or go to relieffactor.com. When you feel the difference, you know it works.